Welcome to the world that I'm from. Maybe you wanna be
my neighbor.
Don't you wanna be
My neighbor.
They say that where you're going ain't always where you're from. Maybe someday you'll be
My neighbor.
Don't you wanna be
My neighbor.
Tell us about the new album now, because on my show today I'm going to triple salute the old album. On on my show every week I triple salute like a classic album that I feel that's made a great impact. You know what I mean? So I don't know what tracks I'm going to choose. Probably the 2 singles and some random track after that. And I like that Millie freestyle that you did as well, wicked. So tell us about the new album now.
It was just, this new album it's more about challenging myself, and I didn't want to make a record that sounded exactly like Asleep in the Bread Out. You know what I mean? I wanted to just, challenge myself and challenge my listeners a little bit and make fun records. I think that fun is the key word. I didn't want to make a record that was so serious all the time, or something that was so bummed out and melancholy all the time, because it's not who I am. I'm a very, in high spirits and joy. I want to enjoy this experience. So, the new record, we have Organized Noise on there. We have Pharrell. We have Ryan Leslie. Swiss Beats and I did a record. So we'll see. Obviously, I want to do about 10 to 15 more joints just to have competition amongst records. I think that's a healthy thing. And after that's all said and done, I just think that we're going to have a nice, cohesive album that overall is light, has a lot of content, and it's really, really fun to listen to.
Don't you wanna be
Let me take it back. Where the hell I'm from, Norfolk, VA. A hop, skip, and a jump from the beach, man. 2 blocks with a bum stay, about 5 houses down with them boys.
How are you feeling the UK cats around here? I mean, have you heard of Devlin? Yeah. Professor Green, aka Pro Green, Tinchy Strider.
Man, there's some really special stuff going on. We've been talking about it off camera as well, about how legit the UK is, because they stick to their shit, man. They're very when you stick to your guns, at the end of the day, it might take a while, but it's gonna get some shine. And I think that the UK scene is about to be huge. I mean, dubstep obviously got really big in the States, and a lot of people started to dig into that stuff. Grime obviously it's gonna happen. It's really gonna happen. I'm very interested in spending some time over here and kicking it and getting to know the UK cats personally and being able to work with them. I've heard of them. Unfortunately, I've met Chipmunk and I met Tinchy. Haven't met Devlin, Pro Green. Gigs, a couple other cats that we were talking about earlier. I'm excited, man. I really want to spend some time over here, 6 months, maybe even a year, and just see what's going on, because it's genuine, man. It's real. It's a real movement.
When I was growing up, I was listening to I'm a 90s guy, right? And my favorite, I think the greatest rapper of all times, in my head, my personal opinion, is Notorious B.I.G. It's because of the concept, the impact, the delivery, the sound, the quality. He didn't sound like anyone else, and no one sounded like him. I mean, who did you grow up listening to?
Cats, man. Born in '85, so I became real cognizant and aware of hip hop. Probably mid late '90s. So the '98 was a big year for me. Jay-Z's Volume 2 was a big album for me. But the biggies, you know what? I unfortunately, and people might get bummed out. I'm Biggie in the whole pro Biggie, pro Pac. I love Pac for content, but he was just like, he was bigger. He was like, he was like a politician, man. Like Pac's not dead for no reason. You know what I mean? He knew a lot. Very smart, educated man. I can't believe he died. 24? Was he 24? 24 or 26? I think 25. But still, like, what? You know what I mean? To say so much and to be, such an old soul at 25, it's unbelievable. So I'm a huge fan of The Roots, A Tribe Called Quest, Pete Rock, we were talking about Pete Rock and Seal Smooth. I mean, these are cats that to me is just like Wu-Tang Clan. That's stuff that we need to get back to. What happened to that feeling in music? When you heard a record and it just was, it's not like you were trying to cater to the radio, you know what I mean? You were just making music. Yo, this is what was going on in the studio right now. What was amazing about Notorious B.I.G. is I got the pleasure of working with Bink, and he was telling me stories about, man, Big would just have a studio, have hey, bring all these women in, drinks, chilling, smoking weed, having a blast, you know what I mean? And he wouldn't get anything done for like 8 hours, 9 hours. People would just be like, oh, whatever. And then my man would just go into the studio and just rap about everything that just happened and have a record. And just like, to me, that's what making music is about. It's just about living it and having fun with it. And so when you talk about Biggie and like the one line, I live by it, man. If I said it, I meant it. You know what I mean? Bite my tongue for no one.
Yeah. Bite my tongue for no one.
$1,500 another. Yeah, yo, this one's for the people. All the bees that are bleeding and sleep and they eat shit, breathe. I thought we all equal. Ain't a man on the God's green bee underneath any other. I don't wanna play preacher, but I swear they turn the ear when we talk about peace and love. Sometimes might need a hug. Yeah, we all wanna come on up above.
What's your favorite track on your new album?
Oh man, since it's still in the progress, it's tough. I'm really excited about this Lunchbox record, Organized Noise, because it's light and it's fun, but it's like, it's so different. It's like, it's quirky and stuff, but you know, we also have we have a bunch of different records. It's really tough for me to really iron them down. But right now, I would have to say that I'm extremely excited about the Organized Noise stuff. For those who are not familiar, they did a lot of the production on Outkast, all the Outkast stuff, and they did TLC's Waterfalls and stuff. So they do their thing, man, and we just had the experience. The session was really, really fun. We enjoyed each other. So shout out to Rico, Ray, Sam, all you brothers, Sleepy Brown, peace, man. It's been really, really fun to be working with those guys.
When you go out raving, like, do you go raving? Have you been raving here? What clubs have you been going to?
I don't know the name of it. It was like a big open.
Is that how smashed you were?
Oh man, what was it? It's like it's got like a stone. Like the driveway of it is like stones. It's like pebbles. You roll up. I saw Master Shorty there. No. I've been to Yo-Yo's. Yo-Yo's is cool. That was fun, but that's not really raving. That's just kind of a nice spot. I don't know the name of it, but A-Track was playing, and you know, green lights, and people were hammered, and you know, what's better than being hammered and dancing?
When I speak to say what I'm feeling. Yeah, together we're strong, but divided never been so weak. It's time we get even. Yeah, and really what I mean is this change, I can feel it. Yeah, Mr. President, think it's all gonna be okay. This one's for all of y'all. I'm the same as all of y'all. I'm on my I work real hard enough for every little bit that I get, but this is all I
You know the girls over here in the UK, because I've heard the girls over there in your side of the town are pretty hot. Can you compare them? Are they hotter? Be serious, be real with me, because I've heard people being too nice on the camera. This is real talk, mate. Yeah?
American girls are very influenced by society, whereas I would say UK girls are very much more carefree, and I enjoy the carefree much more than having to woo somebody over for whatever materialism or anything else. But that's no disrespect to the beautiful American ladies. I love you to death, but some just seem to be a little bit more driven by outside influences, where the UK girls are just more live in the moment, and I appreciate that.
Understanding that this life is life. It's liberty and the pursuit of happiness. And happiness isn't about getting what you want all the time. It's about loving what you have. So get ready. It's a new day.